All right, I think I'm live. Oh, but I can't see a thing. Hold on one second. There. Should have done that beforehand. I was laying down with my youngest child, trying to get her to go to sleep. And then forgot to put my glasses back on. It's a good time to figure out that you can't see is when you're trying to look at the computer screen, I guess. Missed last week. I fell asleep. Fell asleep trying to get my baby girl to fall asleep. And I ended up knocking out. It was a good time. By the time that I actually woke up in my baby girl's room, it was entirely too late. Angel, I hate that you and the baby child are still sick. I read your text like as I was leaving work yesterday, and I meant to text you earlier today to see how you were feeling. How are your blood pressures and everything going? Is that the issue that you had yesterday, or was it another issue? But anyways, I hope that you are feeling better than you were yesterday. Because it was I knew you had texted something, but I didn't understand what you had texted until it was like, entirely too late yesterday morning. But I hope everything's going better. A little better. Well, I'm glad it's a little better. I hate that issue's still going on. Yeah, with him doing better, that is definitely a plus. I'm sure that I know when my girls feel sick, when my girls feel sick, I always feel helpless. Cause like I can't do anything. I'm sure it's the same way. And yes, hopefully you do feel normal. Not necessarily so you can go back to work on Monday, but just so that you have a normal feeling, and you are a normal feeling individual. Not that I don't care that you show up at work on Monday, but simply just for your health in general. Ugh. I hate that. My middle one had RSV one time, and we ended up at Brenner, and she cried every time she coughed. We kept a little bit of time at Brenner. Me and the oldest got to go to Ronald McDonald, but yeah, she cried every time she coughed. We felt pretty helpless for that one. Do not miss that. But yeah, I remember that feeling. I hate it. Hand, foot, and mouth, well, at least for my kids, wasn't too bad. It ran its course multiple times. But the RSV was a big one. Believe it or not, one of the biggest things that you can do to change to keep RSV from spreading is don't have bar soap, like the bar you wash your hands with. And I'm not exactly sure why. Let me see if Google can answer. Bar soap and RSV. Because for some reason, bar soap and RSV is I don't understand why, but bar soap is definitely a thing. I can't think of my words right now. Yeah. I don't really know anybody who uses bar soap anymore other than like the older people. I just remember going to my aunt's house and she'd have the bar of soap on the sink and the sink didn't have no bottom to it. Like it was, just a sink in the wall and the bar was like real thick and it had like cracks in it. And it was like curled up. I don't know if you were there. Yeah, or not if you were there, but if you had anything like that. Yeah, that whole COVID vaccine, that'll be a whole nother thing to deal with your little one. Mine are not COVID vaccinated, so I don't have any idea of what babies do when they're vaccinated. Yes, your grandmother had it. My aunt was 14 years older than my grandfather. So she was old. And for whatever reason we always ended up at her house. But she had the bar soap that was probably from the 70s, if not older. If anything was going to transmit RSV, it was that bar of soap. It had that sink had the little rubber stopper that had the little pull chain. Pulled it out and it was stuck to it was hooked to the spigot itself. Yeah, the number's definitely going up. And I definitely understand that your concern with him having his health issues that he has. So I'm not disagreeing with you at all, but I'm just saying mine were not vaccinated, so I have no clue what'll happen when you get him vaccinated. The monkeypox. So, let me just say, like the monkeypox, shouldn't worry you with your son, at least at the age that he is at. Let me see if somebody actually, puts it better. Let me see if someone explains it a little bit better. Oh, CDC. I have not seen folks with pictures of those things. But let's see. Let me see what CDC. So CDC. Just read this one right here. I think that I think your son is okay. From the monkeypox. I think I can't believe CDC actually said these words. Fetish gear. So I I think you're okay. From the monkeypox. But yeah, I've never seen um the pictures of it. But yeah, you know, it's concerning. We'll say it is concerning. But as I look through the CDC guidelines, I think that I think your little boy is okay. Um, yeah, I'll just say it like that. I feel like that's probably the most acceptable way to say it. You know, just read the CDC guidelines. Okay, hopefully I see you Monday, but if not, it is okay. Because health is the most important. Yours and your baby. Little boy. Little boy health. So good night to you, Miss Angel. I need to lower that. There we go. Getting back into this. Anyways, I was doing something. I can't even remember what I was doing now at this moment in time. What I was talking about or doing. Talking about missing last week. Last week missed. I was tired. I'm tired this week too, but I was just tired last week and just fell asleep. Thought about making a post on it, but I decided not to. I just let it be. But just fell asleep, man. Just knocked out and you know, knocked out, couldn't get woke. I will say tonight, I do not plan on being up here till like, 2, 3 in the morning. I'll say maybe 12:30 at the latest. Excuse me. But we'll see how it goes. I went to brew myself a pot of coffee and got everything set up and then realized I don't have any coffee. Don't have no coffee grounds, so was unable to make anything to keep myself awake. So therefore, I will not be able to keep myself awake. Excuse me, got the hiccups. Which is uncool. Danged old hiccups. Playing on my mouse here. What is Yahoo saying? Oh, I'm sorry, Healthline. They're saying monkeypox is not an STD, but I don't quite understand how it's not an STD. Let's figure this out together. Because my understanding is monkeypox was sort of that way. Monkeypox is not sexually transmitted disease. Let's figure out why. So the information that I'm reading at this moment in time is coming from Healthline. I think Healthline is a pretty reliable resource. I'm not sure. I think it is. I may Google is Healthline a reliable source here in the next little bit, because what's those people, I can't think of their name right now. People that figure out if it's fact or crap. But anyways, let's figure out why they are saying why monkeypox is not an STD. New public health emergency. Although monkeypox has been around since at least 1958. Declared monkeypox. Apparently we just got a big storm that just decided to show up, which I had no clue was coming today, as storms oftentimes do here. That just popped up out of nowhere there. Oh, looks like it was about time to come anyways. All right. False sense of security. Okay, so let's figure out why. Monkeypox is primarily a disease of animals. Can be spread back to them. Patients with the virus should not come in contact with any animals, wild or domestic, to prevent the virus from getting into the local animal population. Alright, I did not know that. There's an idea out there that the virus is only spreading among gay and bisexual men, combined with the misinformation about STIs, is creating a dangerous stigma that hurts the LGBTQIA plus communities. That took me a little bit to read there. Forgive me for that. Monkeypox rumors are harmful because they still have not told me why it's not an STD. The difference between monkeypox and an STI. The reason why monkeypox is not an STI comes down to the nuisance in a way it is predominantly spread. Nuance. It explains that STIs are primarily spread through sexual contact, naming the sexual contact ways. Some, like herpes, can be spread via skin-to-skin contact, but not as primary means. Monkeypox is the other way around. It passes by skin-to-skin contact. You can get monkeypox from someone from having sex with them in much the same way you can get COVID from having sex with a partner with COVID. Which that's probably true. You could probably get COVID from a partner. Ways monkeypox does and does not spread. Primarily spread through prolonged skin-to-skin contact. CDC adds that respiratory secretions from face-to-face interactions, typically while caring for an individual with monkeypox, can also spread. Can also spread through saliva or from a pregnant person to the fetus through the placenta. Ooh, that is terrible. Does not spread through during casual conversations, walking past someone with monkeypox in a store, touching doorknobs. So it's prolonged skin-to-skin contact. Apparently there is a vaccine. Keep an open dialogue with intimate partners. I feel like you should probably do that to begin with, but at the same time, I've been monogamous since day one, so I think that my knowing my intimate partner is probably second nature at this moment in time. I feel like my screen is also going that direction. I've also developed a powerful thirst since I got no coffee around me today. And I also was not being very intelligent whenever I decided to come on in here and not make myself a drink. But I should probably go fix myself some water. I'll do a quick speed test, see how we're doing. And then go get me a glass of water. Well, speed test looking alright. 8 and 8. So we are looking pretty good. That cannot be right. So, let me grab a quick drink. I'll be right back. But nobody's here right now, so I believe it's okay. And I'm 24 minutes into it, so I don't think anybody's going to watch this far into the post-production. So, let me go get a drink of water real quick. BRB. I have returned. Oh! I have sat it down. I am back. That makes no sense. Still at 4 views, so nobody jumped on. That's okay. That is perfectly acceptable. I think I missed my face pretty good with the sunscreen this morning because my eyes are sort of burning a little bit there. Excuse me. I was doing something and I had forgotten what I was doing. I was working on something beforehand. I can't remember what it was now. At this moment in time. But in any case, monkeypox sounds like it is prolonged skin to skin. Just avoid that prolonged skin to skin. You know, unless you are fully aware of your person you have prolonged skin to skin contact with. And this can't be right. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. But that cannot be right. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Also, my clicking mouse here is taking a little bit to do the clicking. Oh no! Oh no! Hope I don't do that. Music started coming on my computer, I didn't know. Hopefully it wasn't enough to get me in any sort of trouble. I hope so. I do not want to get in trouble for a second and a half of music. If it was even that long. There we go. All right. Oh, what am I looking for? I was looking for something and I have forgot it. I was looking for it before I went and got my water. Oh, can't think of what it was. In any case, wonder if we can clear up misconceptions of other things that I myself have. Tis possible. My dang hands are hurting today. My joints in my hand are hurting me. When I gave blood the other day, they said my hemoglobin was 18, which I got an appointment to go get that checked out. But I said one of the things with high hemoglobin is joints hurting. So, I don't know, it's very possible. I wonder with rheumatoid. If I can spell rheumatoid right. Does rheumatoid cause a high hemoglobin? Changes in hemoglobin levels are strongly tied to RA. Well, I'm kind of curious now. Does rheumatoid arthritis cause a higher hemoglobin level? No, it says insufficient levels of hemoglobin. I unfortunately had a much higher level of hemoglobin than I needed. So that's not it. High hemoglobin diseases. Conditions that cause high hemoglobin in adults. Let's just take a look here. I definitely was not dehydrated. Do not believe I have a respiratory infection such as COPD or emphysema. I hope that I do not have kidney cancer or liver cancer or CHF. Any of those would be no fun. And polycythemia vera, I believe, is also a type of cancer. I hope I do not have it. Type of blood cancer. Is rare. Oh, it says it can be life-threatening, but proper medical care can ease the signs, symptoms, and complications of this disease. It's a weird cancer. Slow developing. I wonder what they do to treat it, though. May develop noticeable signs or symptoms. Some people may develop vague symptoms such as headaches, dizziness, fatigue, blurred vision. I feel like I got the blurred vision because I got older. Numbness, tingling, burning, weakness in your hands, feet, and legs. A feeling of fullness after eating, bloating, or pain in your upper left abdomen due to an enlarged spleen. Unusual bleeding, such as nosebleeds or bleeding gums. Painful swelling in one joint, often the big toe. Shortness of breath and difficulty breathing when laying down. I don't know. This is sounding more and more like could be. Blood cell production. Normally your body regulates the number. Men are more likely to get polycythemia vera, but women tend to get the disease at a younger age. Well, I'm not that old. How do they treat this joker? Where's treatment? Diagnosis and treatment. Sometimes increase platelets or white blood cells. Elevated levels of iron protein. Iron-rich protein, I'm sorry. Ooh, a bone marrow aspiration or autopsy or biopsy. That sounds terrible. I do not want to participate in that. Withdraw a liquid sample of your bone marrow. Ugh. That does not sound like fun. I don't know if anybody's ever had that. I've seen it. Never had one done, but I've seen them done before. Bone marrow aspirations. They sound terribly painful. And I do not want to have one of those. However, I will say one of the doctors that I work with, he had asked me if I ever been tested for polycythemia vera. And I said, no. And he was really hinting at that. All of that sounds terrible. I could do the blood test. I could do the bone marrow test if I have to, but I really don't want to. Ugh. It just seems like it hurts. Like they go into your bone to get the liquid part of the marrow. That is no good. There is no cure. Most common treatment for polycythemia is having frequent blood withdrawals. Wow. I wonder if you can still donate your blood if you have polycythemia vera. antihistamines. Doctor may suggest medications. Those are all medications I have never heard of. Avoid tobacco. I figured avoiding tobacco was part of the, part of like health in general. Avoid low oxygen environments. Be good to your skin. Watch for sores. That sounds a lot like diabetes. Your symptoms. Diddly. I wonder how long you live with polycythemia vera. Curious now. Recent studies, life expectancy after diagnosis of polycythemia would be about 20 years. Okay. Cleveland Clinic. Cleveland Clinic is always a good one. They're always definitely one that gives good information. The Cleveland Clinic does. I always trust what they say. Because they typically make top 5 in the country years upon years upon years. Where am I going? Why did it take me in the middle of the page? Here we go. Biggest risk is too many blood cells. It is rare. It affects about 50 out of 100,000 people in the U.S. Most common over the age of 60. They thicken your blood. Overworks your spleen. I always wondered how people do it without a spleen. Like, what do they do with the extra blood? Yeah, because you would have to have a lot of extra blood inside of you if you did not have a spleen. Um, what are risk factors and complications? Oh yeah, pulmonary embolus. I remember pulmonary emboluses when I was in the hospital. We used to worry about them constantly when I was on the diabetic unit because we had people die, like literally just, we'd turn them and they would die from a PE, pulmonary embolus. Ooh, terrified me. I remember seeing it like a couple times. One dude made it from his house to the hospital, and he was probably 45 minutes away on a good day. He was there in like 20 minutes when his mom uh, had a PE. She was alive at the time that he got there. I just remember it was like midnight when we called that van. He rushed up at the hospital. I bet he was an older fella, but I bet you he made it up to that hospital, as quick as he could. He was there before we transported her down. I'll say that much. Ooh, a lot of blood clot issues. Kidney stones. Ugh. Gout. None of those sound good. But yeah, the PE, that's when you got to worry about there. You can't concentrate on that PE very often. Oh, do I got the volume turned off on things? Yeah, I got the volume turned off on everything. I'm just curious as to what whatever I was thinking about. Apparently, Saturday night has lost its luster. We're going to have to change it up. We're going to have to leave the Saturday night thing. Maybe go to like the Sunday afternoon thing. It'll probably be, I don't know, I might do a live stream tomorrow afternoon. I know when the kids start school back, I'm going to do a live stream probably like Tuesdays. Something like that. I don't know, I might do a couple of them a week. But, excuse me, I'm definitely going to have to start doing other, things. Sort of keep the live streams going, because tonight, and the last one I did was not, the best. The spent phase. Down, replace the scar tissue. I don't have high blood pressure. Advast is now scanning the computer. Yes, I understand. Great, great. Skip for now. Done. Hit the X. Ta-da. I already read that one. Erythropoietin. I remember that one. I wonder if you could do a phlebotomy and still donate blood with types of cancer. Probably not. There's probably medications that you can't. Hmm. 8 views tonight. 8 views tonight. That's all I've had tonight. 8 views. My eyes look creepy when I do that. Super creepy. There we go. Can you donate blood with probably not. Mm-hmm. Let's see. What are blood centers that they can use? This somehow still hasn't changed. I don't understand what's going on with this. I don't understand what's going on with a lot of things most times, but I do not understand what's going on with this. I don't know. Everybody tonight just said, we're not going to hang out. I don't know why. They just did. I ate a mess load of food tonight. Like an entirely too much amount of food. Like more so than I should have eaten. But it was good. It was there. And I like food. Food's pretty good. It tastes good when it hits your mouth. One Blood is in Florida and North Carolina. Only in Florida and North Carolina. That's a little bit of a strange combination there because we're not exactly close. Doctor told him he had leukemia and would inevitably die. What a story. Well, that's enough of me freaking myself out that this is inevitably going to be what I have. Hopefully I don't freak myself out and that's actually what I got, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna have to call it a night though because nothing's going on. So, thank you all who did watch. And good night. And we'll see you later.